happening. All right, hello everyone. This is not a live, but a recorded, and from the Power Morphicon 2018. Hello there. All right. So today, this is actually the last day of the Power Morphicon, and then we've been trying to connect to the live stream, but yeah, no, it's really literally impossible to do that. So
downstairs in the basement.
Downstairs basement. That's right. And so it's so hard. So we decided to do that, just a quick recording and show you that, what's going on. And well, today I'd like to have the special guest, Mars Girl. Hello there.
Hi,
hello.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me to speak with you today.
No, my pleasure. It's finally we met.
Yes. I'm so glad. I've wanted to come out to specifically Shikoku.
Shikoku.
I really want to go to Shikoku one day.
Oh, yes, please. 来てください. Yes. Yeah, the Mars Girl-san you have been in a chat for a couple of years now?
Something like that.
Something like that. Yes. Yeah, and then, well, the girls are very popular in the chat rooms, of course. Okay, so.
Not very many of us in the sort of the boys-centric toys.
Yeah, I know.
But I enjoy them a lot. So.
so. Yeah, so just let me just start asking you, how were you involved with the Power Rangers or tokusatsu, or how did it happen?
Well, I think like most Americans my age, my first introduction obviously was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Okay, sure.
I think that's kind of the obvious launching point for us, you know. And eventually, as I grew up, I realized this doesn't look like it's all our footage, you know. And I realized, obviously it came from somewhere else. It came from Japan. Okay, so I decided I wanted to go back and see, where did Mighty Morphin come from? And it came from, Zyuranger, and so that started me down the road of Super Sentai. We also had Saban brought over Masked Rider, which was
I heard that.
Which was an adaptation of Kamen Rider Black RX, specifically Black RX. But it didn't do very well.
I heard
and
that
it got canceled, and they never tried to re-release it ever again. But I realized later, this also came from something else. So I went back and I found Black RX, which I realized was a sequel to Black. So I started from Black and moved on up. So I started to embrace Japanese tokusatsu. And it's been a fun journey. Very fun.
So it's been happening like the last happened in the last almost like 10 years.
The last 10 years has been a big boom. Yes, I think that's, if anybody from my generation, perhaps, we all have come into it in the last 10 years.
Same thing with the interestingly, CSTOYS International. We've been running this business 10 years.
Yes. So I would say that was the right time to go to an international audience. Just the right time. And now it's 25 years of Power Rangers. Now, and we're seeing that here at Power Morphicon. And I'm realizing too that there are so many people here who really do understand the Japanese aspect of their favorite Power Rangers Super Sentai. So I was really surprised, for example, yesterday I was cosplaying as Washi Pink.
I saw that. I saw the tweet.
Q-Danger. And lots of people knew it, but they haven't adapted Q-Danger over here
not yet.
So I was really happy that they knew it. Lots of people knew it here.
面白いね。
面白い.
Yeah, the Q-Ranger has not been introduced yet at this point. Wow. So, do you think that the Q-Ranger will come to the U.S. market?
I hope so. As far as I had heard, someone might later want to correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember that I think it was Bandai America helped to create the toys.
Oh, so I heard this one too.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it would be a mistake for them not to try to adapt Q
Big
Ranger.
mistake. Big mistake.
Yes.
It would be big mistake. Okay. Yeah.
But now Bandai is not making the toys anymore. Now it's Hasbro. So that'll be really interesting to see what they do with it.
Right. Okay. So we have quite a big future for that.
Right.
Yes. And also they are starting, of course, the Power Ranger, the Beast Morphers.
Yes.
All
yes.
right.
And I've got my Go Busters.
Yay! So they're gonna use the same morpher, right?
Yes, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm excited.
That's cool.
I'm so glad they went backwards. If I'm to be honest, I didn't really like Go Busters.
Okay.
But I love their suits.
Yeah, the Busters, yes.
They're very good suits. So I'm so glad they went back because I think Power Rangers is a very good chance to adapt a very good show.
I see. Yeah. The Go Busters was their leather suits was very different.
Very cool.
No any more spandex.
Right.
No spandex suits. That's
very
cool.
Kind of leather or faux
right.
leather.
Yeah. So wow. And so that's something that the great thing is happening at the Power Morphicon. They introduced to the cast yesterday, right?
Yes, that was very exciting too.
Okay.
It's,
Did you see it?
I had to see video of it later, but they have a diverse cast. It's very cool. It's very
nice.
exciting.
Yeah, only the 3 casts were introduced.
Yes.
So far. Okay. So and have you seen any Bodyroid?
No,
not yet.
We know they're using them. We know they're using them, but I haven't seen any suits or mecha or anything like that yet. So.
Okay, so I really like that. The Bodyroids very much.
They're cute.
They're cute. And then their role for the very important role for the Go Busters mechas machines.
I know they renamed them. I don't remember their names, but they have new names for America now.
Okay. Oh, any more Gorisaki?
Yeah, no more Gorisaki.
No Gorisaki. Oh, I love the characters. Okay. Yeah, so just like this, and Power Morphicon is just a great place for the Power Ranger fans. Not just only the Power Ranger fans, but any tokusatsu fan is the best place to go and to come and visit. And this is the binary.
It happens once every 2 years.
Happens every 2 years, and so this is the also a big move from the Pasadena venue to the Anaheim Convention Center.
Big difference.
Very big difference. Okay.
Now, in between Power Morphicon, in the year in between, this same group of people also runs Japan World Heroes.
Oh, there we go, right.
So they focus solely on tokusatsu.
Oh, not just the Power Ranger, but more like a wide range.
Right, and specifically focusing on the Japanese shows.
Oh.
They brought over one of the 2 actors from Kamen Rider Double last year. That was very exciting.
Actually, I got the autograph.
Yes.
Yeah, from the him, Ren-san. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Kiriyama Ren-san.
Kiriyama Ren-san. Hi. Yeah. So wow, many exciting things are happening around this time. But now let's go back to the what you do. Okay, so Moscow has been about how long? About 10
years.
About 10 years. Okay.
Doing various different reviews, and some of that has been tokusatsu as well. A lot of people know me for animation reviews too.
Animation reviews also. You do that too. Okay. So what you. I have seen that, and you doing that some of the other cosplays as well.
Yes, I've very infrequently lately, but a lot of it has been anime or video game cosplay, and that I just do for fun from time to time.
Okay.
But I do so many things within the community, within these little fandoms that all are sort of connected to each other.
Yeah.
So.
It's even for that as a CSTOYS, we really enjoy that interacting with the not just only the customers but the friends and sometimes cosplayers, sometimes the game players. It's quite interesting that we can do this through the internet. It doesn't matter where you are.
Right.
What kind of nationality you have.
I love interacting with everyone who has the same attraction to the same things, but we don't have to live in the same place.
True.
But it makes you want to go to all these different places to interact with people. So, for example, you coming here, it's such a long distance, but it's so
From
cool.
Japan, it's so cool.
But I've also, I've spent some time in Japan too. I always feel like, I want to go to these different really, really cool events. And unfortunately, I haven't been to an event that does tokusatsu. I went to the Toei Hero Museum when it was still open.
Okay. They closed that.
They did close that.
Years ago.
But that was so cool.
Nice. I wish I could go there. Living in Japan like that. Even myself, I really want to go, but it's I'm living in the countryside, so it's pretty far to go. All that. Yeah, toy. All the great museums, especially when you're talking about tokusatsu, it's so far. It's only in the Tokyo area.
Right.
Most of the time, Tokyo area.
Where I would like to go to Kumamoto.
Whoa, what's that?
I used to live in San Antonio, Texas. Kumamoto is the sister city of San Antonio, and they have is it Mitsui Greenland, I think, is the theme park there. They have a huge stage where they do Kamen Rider stage shows. Very well done stage shows out there.
Okay. All right.
They used to have Ultraman Land.
That
closed down.
That closed down too.
Yes.
So there are so many changes happening in the tokusatsu world as well too. So probably due to the business matters, most of the time, but in Japan, I feel that in Japan, the tokusatsu world, tokusatsu programs is not too many now.
Right.
Not too many. Not like that. They're like 80s or 70s.
With metal heroes.
Yeah, metal heroes, and then so kind of I feel that that even in the toy business is kind of shrinking. But however, when you look at the outside of Japan, I see that the tokusatsu fan is growing.
Yes.
And it's kind of exciting, and I see that here's a big change. Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting too. You say the toy market, perhaps in Japan, is shrinking.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see a change in Ultraman also, because they're becoming more toyetic. Every series, they're using more and more toys to transform, and Ultraman didn't used to do that.
No.
Had maybe one device.
Well, the Bandai asked the Ultramans to use it. Okay, so.
Right. but now I think maybe there's now a demand, at least in Ultraman, for more toys now. That's exciting to see Ultraman grow like this. For a while, it seemed like maybe around that time that Ultraman Land closed down, Ultraman was sort of waning. It was not very popular anymore, but then they reintroduced it and started over again, and it's been getting really, really popular again.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So, just the, what you do, what you have been doing is that, last 10 years, and the last 10 years, the CSTOYS International just starts to, grow as a small business. And then, we've been doing this one for the last 10 years. And so is that the tokusatsu market is in Japan is shrinking, but however, it's more like a globalizing.
Yes, I think that's great.
Very interesting.
I think that it would be great if the Japanese market, the entertainment market, could look at us as a global market that really wants, we really want to embrace that entertainment.
Yeah.
I know a lot of fans get really upset because they feel like, oh, Toei or Bandai, why won't you release your toys or your shows internationally so that we can give you money, and we want to be able to support it because we think it's so fun, it's so cool. We want it. I think Power Morphicon's good proof of that.
True. Yeah, I started to see that in more Japan related businesses.
Yes.
Coming to the Power Morphicons. And so it's a good thing. You know, I see that there's a couple of Japanese guys and start selling that, you know, toys.
I don't know, somewhere around over here.
Yeah, Jungle.
They have. I went to their Tokyo branch. They have a very good branch here in Los Angeles. I love these guys. They're great. And I know if you go to anime cons out here, you go to anime conventions here, you start to see tokusatsu stuff at anime conventions too.
Nice.
And they're always trying to sell Japanese toys. It's very, very cool.
Yeah. So, like, you know, as she says, you know, the tokusatsu world is getting more and more exciting and more interested in. And so, you know, you can be more proud of yourself being a fan, because maybe you are the pioneer, all right, of the tokusatsu world. So sometimes the people, become tokusatsu fan, and people just start to imitate it because because that, you know, you don't have really the neighbors, you can talk to, but don't worry, you have the internet. You have the friends around the world.
And I know there are a lot of people who sort of converted to Japanese, specifically to tokusatsu.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get so mad, they say, don't call it Power Rangers, it's Sentai. But at the same time, if you want to make new friends, if you think that somebody might enjoy it, but they don't really know what tokusatsu is, I guarantee you they know what Power Rangers are, and you just take it slowly.
Yeah, come on.
You tell them, I have other things that look like this. It's very easy. I think everybody knows what it is, but they don't know that they know.
Yeah, they are just, you know, standing at the entrance.
Yes.
You just need to open. You are the doorman. You are the key. Let them know. Let them in to the tokusatsu world. All right. Well, yeah, that's something, you know, our fan can do it. You know, not just being kind of stabbing. Not stabbing. Not stabbing, but squarehead.
Really aggressive.
Aggressive way. No, it doesn't make that a good impression. Not just only a good impression on you. I can see that you probably be so proud of what you do, and that's great. But your proud is also important for other people. Let them come in, then share that, you know, you're the fun, and then enjoy the moment, watching it. And
you have to get the right approach.
There you go. The right approach.
The right approach. Be excited and enthusiastic, but also don't scare them away.
No. that could happen. So, but watch out for that. Okay. Yeah. So you know, Power Morphicon it's a really the great place for that. You know, this kind of, you know, meeting new friends and everything. Make sure that you can come and you know, every 2 years. And also, Pasadena, the Japan World Hero event is happening, and so also check that, you know, event as well. Okay. All right, so Mars girl, thank you very much for your time for today, and that was very enjoyable.
Thank you.
And I appreciate that. You know, those of you watching this videos, and make sure to check that, you know, our link to the Mars girl.
YouTube.com/MarsGirl.
Mars girl. Okay. All right. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
I hope you have the, you know, great day and rest of the day.
Yes, definitely. You too.
All right. So thank you everyone, and so it's not live from this, not live, but recorded from the Power Morphicon. I hope you enjoy that. Okay. All right. See you soon.